little yellow bus, ain't none above. Get it from the mud. I remember when I wanted to switch the bit from the blunt. The game, yeah, I draw like a need, not a war. Feet on the beat, got a raise on my sleeve. Slow down your speed, this my creek that I see. Return to the G, confirm what it means. You ain't made it yet, till you rap for a fee. Fuck your police, I'm true when I speak.
Yeah, man. A lot going on, you know what I'm saying? Just here at Tony Rochester spot, Bendin Corners. I'm saying, been a lot, man. Traveling a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we just here, man, you know what I'm saying? Rochester, New York, home in Greece right now. Putting plays together, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man, you know. Everybody that's been subscribing to the Smooth Freshest channel, man, appreciate y'all, you know. Just trying to keep it coming, you know. Keep it moving, keep it coming, you know what I'm saying? Tony Rock coming right now. Yeah. Yeah, man. A lot of good stuff going around. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good moves being made. Make sure y'all come through April 18th. At a Legacy Wine Bar, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there, Gion. Her album release party, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just gonna be good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tony Rock was good, man.
What's good with it,
Good seeing you, man, for real.
Well, always a pleasure.
Yeah, man.
I'm good. You quit?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I drink here and there, but I'm good right now. Yeah. I brought some water.
I know a lot of people like to work first.
Right.
I've been working for all day, so
I hear
I'm
that.
trying to have a little fun. We're going to get us a mic check in.
Okay.
I want to make sure that everything is sounding right.
Gotcha.
And then we're going to jump in.
All right.
I sent you the set list. I had to
Yeah, I
edit the
think
set list a tiny bit.
Gotcha.
Just because there wasn't enough songs on there.
Gotcha.
So our shit would have to get like 7 minutes in the book.
Gotcha. Okay. That's good.
This is one of the blocks.
Okay.
So, what I always like to do when I'm recording the show with a guest, I like to let y'all hear at least a couple minutes of each segment,
Right.
so to catch the vibe. I got some fire instrumentals for us to talk over and everything, so we're gonna be good.
Cool. Yeah, man.
Yo,
Sure.
and we'll talk about it when we're in the show.
Right.
Black Falcon Project. It's classic Azariah, but it got a different feel to it.
Right.
There's a different vibe to
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I listened to it the first day it came out,
Mm-hmm.
and I grabbed a couple songs real quick. You already like when you DJing and shit, I ain't had time to listen to the whole sit down and listen to the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like the last couple of days, just getting ready for the show too.
Right.
I kept it on rotation. I'm in the V and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I catch a little bit more of the feel.
Gotcha.
Be ready to rock.
Yeah, man. It was Cat Slide Beats from Poland produced the whole thing.
Okay, you from
You know what I'm
Poland?
saying? Poland, yeah. You know, worked with niggas before too. You know, showed up Blase Blah, Eddie Kane, Freeway. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know I got questions about all that line
Right.
for you too.
Sure.
You already know. I try to keep it professional.
That's right.
So I would show you my questions, but niggas be saying my handwriting look like I failed the lie detector test and shit. You know what I'm
I hear
saying?
that, my nigga.
So we're gonna do a sound check real quick, and then we'll get into it. Just like the first block right here.
Sure.
Your headphones right there. And it's pretty much like the radio show, and that arm should be able to pull out for you.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I always tell everybody, try to keep the mic probably about this close to your face.
Gotcha.
So that way your sound come up real good. And like I said, that arm extends. That splash, you might even just get rid of that.
Okay.
That and just move it to the side.
Gotcha.
It's the mic that you want to be worried about.
Right.
Boom. I'm about to do a sound check for us real quick.
So he can sit right there then.
Huh?
He can sit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Sit over there. So sketch everything, you know what I'm saying?
I got another little chair with wheels on. I know he do work in the camera, so like if
Right.
you want to be by the door
Okay.
or something more, I got another little chair.
Yeah,
You
that'll
want
be
that?
cool. Yeah, let's do that.
I'll do that as soon as we done the
Got
sound
you.
check.
Make sure you get everything, my dude.
1212 Bendin Corners, Tony Rochester, 1212.
What's going on, Tony Rock? AH, man. Smooth freshness.
I'm gonna move that up for you a little bit.
Okay. Volume good? We good?
Just like blow like when you rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Perfect. That's perfect right
Got
there.
you.
Blow like when you rapping.
A little under the weather, man. Pardon me, man.
Now
Throw a little itchy, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna make it work.
Yeah, man.
I got extra bottled waters and everything.
Right.
All right, let me get him his chair. I just want to see how this sounds. So let me get it real quick. Stay working. Trust me.
And I appreciate this too, my dude. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you already know.
For real.
It's just like when we at the other radio station.
Right.
Like I said, bro, you got the open invite, bro.
I appreciate that.
They've been support
Right.
both ways since we first met, so keep it rocking that way.
Yeah.
1212, Bendin Corners, Tony Rochester, 1212. Yeah, so see how when you first came in, you kind
Yeah,
of
low.
low?
Yeah. Project
voice
a
out,
little more.
yo.
Yeah.
Just like blow like when you rap.
Right.
Perfect. See how the difference? Blow like when you rap.
Right. Little under the weather, man. Pardon me, man. I throw a little itchy.
But boom, see how it just
Right,
took,
yeah,
it
yeah.
took off? Boom, yeah, just like that. That's perfect. Shit, fucking good. Start with that beat too.
Yo, make sure you get him in the thing. And when he talking, get him. When I'm talking, get me. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
All right, let me get him his chair.
Yeah, appreciate that.
No doubt. All right, we got a headlamp if the light ain't working
Got
good
you.
enough for you.
Got you. So just get a chair and just try to capture everything, you know what I'm saying?
So like, don't worry about me because I'm about to come back around that other door. So like maybe you can sit like right here. And then that way you can catch both of us in the combo
Right.
mode. I ain't want to have
Oh
him
shit!
jump
Oh, I
in
knew.
the-
Okay, that's fire. I ain't gonna do that.
I ain't want to have him jump in the shit.
Right.
And I got the bat phone just in case shit.
Right.
Let me speak to Commissioner Gordon out this morning. We stay ready in here.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna get us going.
Hello.
How you
Hello,
doing,
how
miss?
you doing?
Good.
Oh shit, right on time, baby. I ain't gonna be able to shut the door because we videotaping too.
Yeah.
Just keep them wild dogs away from us. Oh, yo, you met my wife.
I believe so.
Yeah. I think the first time you
Yeah,
interviewed
yeah.
Come on, King.
it was actually her birthday.
Gotcha.
go.
Yep, I understand that.
Congratulations again on getting married and jumping the broom and all that, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's a
Thank
good
you,
thing,
man.
bro.
It is, man. It's work, though. You know, man. You know how it
It's always work, bro.
Exactly. Right.
And it's always
It's worth
going to
it,
be
though.
work.
Yep.
And it's worth it,
Yep.
too.
Yep.
So, like, I just hit my 11th year with me and my wife of being married. We've been together way longer than that, but
That's dope.
we just hit our 11th year anniversary. It's always work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You just got to remember that.
Yes.
And they'll love you unconditionally.
Yep.
Oh shoot, what I was gonna say. So the way I always do this, as soon as the beat start, we're gonna give it like the 8-second countdown, 6 to 8 second countdown. Then I'll just jump in, and I'm always bring you in.
Okay.
Right? Then we're gonna jump in and out. I'm gonna read off the set list of what we had just played,
Gotcha.
and then we're just gonna jump into our conversation. We got about 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes and 30 seconds for each break.
Okay.
But you'll be able to see it, and I got the music already timed out, so
Gotcha.
we pretty much just gonna go all the way to the music.
Gotcha.
My sister, I keep texting me. Working.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. Yo, D, can you do me one big favor?
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you walk into that door and you make a right, all the way at the back by the side of the TV, you're gonna see a big bottle of tequila. Can you grab that for me, please? Please and thank you. We gotta get right. I gotta get right. I got my working bag.
I hear that. Nothing wrong with that, man. Definitely hear that.
My wife done made me some jerk chicken for when I'm
Oh, okay. Sound good. Yo, you see it? She ain't getting lost.
You see it, baby bro?
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what I'm talking about. See, he a real G already. How old is you, bro?
14.
14?
Yeah.
You got your driver's license already?
No, not yet.
You engaged to be married yet? Once that beard come in, watch out. They go behind you. Get all my particulars ready.
Right. I hear that.
Keep your voice on wax. All right, boom. So you'll be able to hear the music through your
Okay.
headphones. We're about to get right into this. As keep that switch on that left switch, that turn that bitch right on.
Okay.
I don't want to hear that. All right, you can hear everything you have
Yep.
on.
I hear it, yep.
All right, boom. I'm about to restart this, and we're gonna get at it. Yeah. Bendin Corners. I'm on episode 49. Yours truly, Mr. One Cuba Ice, 2 Fingers of Liquor, Tony Rochester. And I got a special guest riding with me today, my man A.H. Azariah. Say what up to the people.
Tony Rock, what's good? Rochester, New York, what's good? Bendin Corners.
Yeah, we
That's
doing
what we
that.
doing, man. You already know.
Early.
Yes,
Yo, it's
sir.
good to have you on deck with me. We about to run through this lyrical journey, this
Let's do
musical
it.
journey. We hitting all sides, east side, west side, north side, south side, your side, my side.
Fact.
You already know how that goes down. King of the Triangle offense, Rochester, Buffalo, Syracuse. You dig?
Right.
That's what we do.
Right.
We right here in the tip of the spear. And to all the listeners, you already know what the drill is. If it's Wednesday, 5 to 7 p.m., you're catching me on live365.com or rockcityradio.com. Make sure you go ahead and get that Rock City Radio app. If it's Thursday, 7 to 9, or Sunday, 6:30 to 8:30, you're catching me on SFTU 585 Radio. That's straight from the underground.net. And don't forget, do remember, we just started dropping all the replays on Mixcloud, www.mixcloud.com/Rock City Radio. Get in there. Get in where you fit in there. That first block came off stupid heavy. We let that off with XP the Marksman, featuring Bro God, produced by SoCal. That song was called Street Fighter. Chase that up with Willie the Kid and Real Bad Man, featuring Laura Skull. That song was called All Day With It. Then I hit you with a joint from Ill Clinton and Easty Nat and Advino. That song was called Greasy. Chase that up with a new joint from Crisis featuring Ito. That song was called Talk Is Cheap. And then we just ended off that first block with a joint from Bronze Nazareth and Terminology and John Connor. That song was called Sometimes You Go. And now we at where we at. But like I said, I'm stupid excited because I got my brother right here, man, A.H. You know what I'm saying? The
Good,
Persian warlord.
You already know, man.
Yeah.
You already know.
Bro, so you got a brand new project out, literally just dropped like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Black Falcon.
Yes, sir.
It's doing numbers already?
You just doing what it do. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what it is,
Definitely,
man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, I like this new project, man. Before we get back into any more music, we're going to chop it up. You're going to be here with me all day. I got you all over the set list. So Rochester, Syracuse, Buffalo, anybody underneath the sound of my airwaves, y'all got us for the next 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? No skips. That's how we do it.
Right.
No skips.
Right.
So, yo, tell me about the producer on Black Falcon.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my man Sly Beats, straight out of Poland, man. He produced the whole project. You know, he done worked with a slew of brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was just good to lock in with him. He was sending me, you know, I'm telling you, like hundreds of beats, you know, over the past few years. You know what I'm saying? I just narrowed it down to the stuff I thought was the most cohesive from the stuff we've been working on. And that's what this rendition is, you know, Black Falcon. I'm gonna be following up with some more stuff that I got from Sly Beats as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, big shout out Sly Beats because the production is definitely solid. Like I was talking to you before it literally jumped into the show. It's classic Azariah, but at the same time, it do have a different vibe to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's different from what you do with Kid Called Quest. It's different from the projects you did with Laddie, with Onaje Jordan. So it's definitely a good vibe, though, man.
I like it, man. I know this dude, there's one dude that did a review on it, said it's got like a lot of rock and roll kind of, you know,
like the song
vibes.
guitar riff.
The guitar riff and all that. Yeah.
It's a different sound. It's refreshing.
It is, man. That's what I was trying to hit him with, man, because, you know, no knock to nobody, but, you know, a lot of times, you know, stuff in this underground lane be sounding redundant and, you know, be the same type of stuff. So I wanted to just hit him with something from left field and still keep it me at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
So we talk about that a lot,
Right.
like in the DJ community, in the MC community, just the whole music scene. One of the things that I always pose to everybody is like, do you prefer one producer or multiple producers? We can talk about it.
Yeah, I like to lock in with one producer. You know what I'm saying? I've done projects with multiple producers, even as recent as Intermission 2.0. That had a mixed variety of producers.
Yeah,
like shout out to my man.
Changes the moods.
Yeah, Steve O Track, Sly Beats actually had a joint on there with my man Roshan from Toronto. Shout out to Roshan as well. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Rochester Legend was on.
Yeah, Vice Versa, big shout out him
as well. You know, so but I like to lock in with one producer too. You know?
But look, we about to get right back at that. We're gonna keep talking. We're gonna keep chopping it up. We about to jump into a brand new track that I haven't played off of Black Falcon just yet. This one is called Do What I Want.
Okay.
Yeah, so we about to get right into it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go. Bendin Corners, episode 49, rockcityradio.com, straight from the underground.net. Let's go.
That's perfect. Yes, sir.
I don't like to take too much time because the wings will get cold without
I hear that. I hear that.
And for the audio. I think I might have to stretch this beat a tiny second. Nah, you know what? I like it. Let's do this. We're just gonna do this. Bring that down. Chop this. That's too much bleeding.
You want to cut some of it out. Gotcha.
No, yeah, some of that just dead air.
Right.
I chopped that dead air right on
Right.
out. I just try to make everything fit right where it needed to fit. I'm gonna just stretch this beat a quick second.
What program is this?
This is Audacity.
Okay.
Very easy to use.
Gotcha.
You can do up to 4 tracks at a time. So this one is really easy to use. Basic. That's why I train everybody on too.
Right.
So like when I bring on a new partner on like say he needed a radio shows and I'm trying to teach them how to do shit, I start them off with this shit.
Got you. You coming to the Gior show on the 18th?
Nah, I'm going to be gone.
Got you.
I do get back. I'm supposed to be back close enough though. By the time y'all start. So if I am back, I definitely am going to pull up. So I don't care about paying at the door.
Got you.
But yeah, me and the wife about to be on the run. Oh shit. And then my daughter about to graduate with her master's.
Oh, that's what's up.
So yeah, kids stay running.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing though, yo.
That is, man. Definitely. What her master's in?
Psychology and therapy, but she's a music therapist.
Nice.
She got her under what they call it, the undergrad.
Undergrad,
Yeah, she got her undergrad and her bachelor's in music.
That's right.
That's my boo. I bought the first microphone like this when I started upgrading. Next thing I know, she's like, Dad, you be always having a crew of interviews of people over here. She bought me 2 more.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But she just as inclined as anybody.
Right.
You know? She played piano.
Okay.
She played guitar. She sing. I bought her a piano. She got a piano upstairs in the room. She got the whole 3rd floor, so
that's fine.
She got a piano right in her living room. Everything that girl wanted. I told her, I said, you expensive as hell. Man.
Thanks.
Nigga, when I moved her into college, true story. I was sitting there crying. There was niggas that just had sons. I seen them drop their sons up. Their sons got PS.
Right.
Bag full of sneakers.
Right, yep.
Couple boxes full of clothes, and they was gone. I'm moving furniture in, vanities, mirrors.
Right.
I was there really doing some back-breaking labor.
Oh, yeah.
But like I said, it's all worth it, bro. Chop that. Let's do this. Knock that down. Hopefully I get all of these a little bit quicker. I'm normally a little bit faster, but this one I had to play with just a tiny bit. Man, fade it out. Let's take a listen. Bendin Corners. I'm on episode 49. Yours truly, Mr. One from the Ice TV, the liquor, Tony Rochester. And I got a special guest riding with me today. My man A.H. Azariah. Say what up to the people.
Tony Rock, what's good? Rochester, New York, what's good? Bendin Corners.
It's good to have you on deck with me. We about to run through this lyrical journey, this musical journey. We hitting all sides, east side, west side, north side, south side, your side, my side. You already know how that goes down. King of the triangle offense, Rochester, Buffalo, Syracuse, you dig? That's what we do. We right here in the tip of the spear. And to all the listeners, you already know what the drill is. If it's Wednesday, 5 to 7 p.m., you catching me on live365.com, SFTU585 radio. That's straight from the underground.net. Cloud, www.mix.com. Produced by SoCal. That song was called Street Fighter. Chase That Show. That song was called Talk Is Cheap. And then we just ended off that, man, A.H. I just want to make sure the Persian Warlord.
Bowling, man, he produced a whole project. You know, worked with a slew of brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was just good to lock in with him. He was sending me, I'm telling you, like hundreds of beats, over the past few years, you know what I'm saying? I just came up down to the stuff I thought was the most cohesive from the stuff we were working on.
Your arm get tired, ain't it? That's what your arm get tired, ain't it? So hold it though.
Damn. I had to try, man. But like when I'm editing, you can pause it and then just make sure that you jump in like when we.
Right. But I only want to, I just want to
catch the whole vibe.
Catch the whole thing, yeah.
Got you.
Get the whole thing.
CBC. Stay locked in. Yeah, you get to label everything. So,
Right.
I label everything too, because then like when you play on the radio or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you got that background message.
Gotcha.
Clean
So you
for
know,
use.
right.
Yeah. So they don't be chopping me off when I
Right.
be on Facebook or whatever.
Right.
Because they'll keep
Yeah, I literally stopped. I did it like a couple weeks ago, man. I just had to do it. I got asthma and shit. That should be fucking with me.
Yeah, yeah. And then sometimes it feel like that phlegm never go the fucking
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
I got the same thing.
Yeah. I love smoke, don't get it fucked up.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So it's just like, you know what I mean?
Hey, yo, that's like one of your favorite lines. Yeah, one of your lines.
Right.
Though. You like, I had to leave it sour though.
Right, right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, that's a fact, yeah.
Facts.
Yep.
Big facts.
Yep, yep.
All right, let me pull the next beat. We just did G's up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's change it to this one. Tell me, I think this one okay.
It's that shit.
Yeah. That's my favorite collab over
Right.
one of them from them too.
Right,
Yeah, Sorry Not Sorry went stupid hard too.
right.
It was like when I first heard it, I was like, yeah. But then as I listened to it more around me, I was like,
Right.
yeah, I like this one.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Black Republicans came out hard.
Yeah, that's my shit too, yeah.
But I was like, yo, when you listen to the collabos that them 2 did together, I was
Right.
like, even though that is dope, that's the weakest collabo
Right.
that they did. But Nas was tough though on that Black
Yeah,
Republicans.
Yeah.
That nigga was
Taking over the government.
Yeah.
That's it.
that shit was monster.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. So we talked about slide beats already. Talked about one producer versus multiple producers. All right, let me bring this beat back and we're gonna jump right into it. Yeah, Bendin Corners. We at episode 49. Tony Rochester. If you're looking for me on Facebook, it's Tony Rochester. If you're looking for me on IG, at 585 Bendin Corners or at Young Pharaoh Maz. If it's Wednesday, 5 to 7 p.m., you're catching me on rockcityradio.com, live365.com. If it's Thursday, 7 to 9 or Sunday, 6:30 to 8:30, I'm on SFTU 585 Radio, straight from the underground.net. You heard? That second block came in stupid heavy. We let that off with a brand new joint from my brother and present company Azariah. That song was called Do What I Want. Chase that up with VVS legend and billionaire Boy Scout. That song was called Equity. Hit you with a joint from Dead Perry, Casual, Planet Asia, and DJ Eclipse. That song was called White Crown Part 2. Flipped it over to John Jiggs and Butter Knife Haircuts. That song was called Medic. And then we just ended off that block with a new joint from Tons and Tara Van Poole called Still Hot, produced by my brother Vinny Idol. And now we at where we at. We back here.
We in here, man.
My brother A.H. Azariah.
Let's go, Tony Rock.
So
Let's
as the first of all, before I even ask you what was the thinking and science behind naming the project Black Falcon, the song that we just listened to, Do What I Want.
Right.
Holla at that. Talk about
But
that.
I was just me talking
Talking your
my
shit,
stuff,
because
man.
I was about to say you was stuck on that.
Yeah,
shit.
I was talking my stuff, just feeling good and letting them off know
Just,
what I
yeah.
do.
Blowing
You know
some
what I'm
air
saying?
out, right?
Yeah, man.
Had your chest poked out in
Right,
the booth with that
I had
one.
to, man. I had to do it.
Yeah, definitely. One of the things about you, right? Because everybody is different and everybody got their own different cadence.
Right.
But you try to stay consistent,
I tried to, yeah.
right? I mean, and I don't mean like you flood the 1 year with 18 different projects or whatever, but you tend to make sure that you at least drop 1 to 2 times every year.
Right.
With full projects.
Mm-hmm.
So, in your opinion, is it better to like flood a year with a bunch of projects, or is it better to kind of pace shit out a little bit?
I think it's better to pace it out, man. I don't got the resources to drop every week. I got the material to, though. I'll tell you that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But it take time, man. You know, where if people don't know about you, they can't support you. So it's like I try to take time when I drop to make sure it can be received well and that people can hear it, man, and
that's
they
a
can
good
get
point.
It out there. You know,
that's a good point because a lot of times, like I notice with more artists that drop frequently in 1 year, you don't get a chance to, like you said, intake the full project before it's on to the next.
Yeah.
Like as a DJ, as a music personality, sometimes that's one of the downfalls of this radio game, is that shit just dropping every fucking week. So sometimes I never get a chance to replay a dope joint.
Yeah.
Feel me? But yeah, I agree with that, man, because when you kind of pace out the projects, like you said, it's a better intake for the project. People get a chance to digest it. Like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might even catch cats knowing the lyrics when you doing it. But the title, Black Falcon, how did you come up with that? And I noticed that you didn't put a track in called Black Falcon.
Nah, I didn't. Black Falcon was just really came from my verses, came from me saying it in past projects. I mentioned it on the Laddie project, I think phase 3, I had a line about Black Falcon. I definitely mentioned it on the project with my brothers Jay Hustle and Euphony Bars and Cello Brown on the Lafayette Cafe project. Because that's kind of how I said like I'm like the Black Falcon. Euphony's like a hawk, and then Hustle the silverback gorilla. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's kind of kind of play off that, but it just had a nice ring to it, and it's kind of like a loose connection, but I knew it was something I wanted to stick with and just kind of push, you know what I'm saying?
But that's still dope because, like you said, you know, just like I was saying about the other verse when we was talking in the first break, there's certain jewels that a brother dropped that you just known for, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, I even heard Euphony Bars say it, not on Seed of Authenticity, but what's the other one that y'all just dropped on his project together?
Mystic and the Warlord.
Mystic and the Warlord, yeah. He had a couple of your handles in his verse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's definitely dope, paying homage and doing that back and forth type of deal.
Right.
Let's see. Speaking of some of the usual suspects, because we're going to talk about artists that you might potentially want to work with. But there was no lack of the usual suspects. Jay Hustle and Euphony Bars on this.
There was on it, but I also had Serious Times on there.
Yeah.
Shout out
played
to
that
him.
early. That was the first track we played.
Yeah. That was my first time working with Serious Times, you know what I'm saying?
Serious Times is dope, though.
He fired. M. Doc Diego was on it as well. And like I said, for the next rendition of this, I got even more features that I had for this, but I had to scale some back, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had a feature
you dropped,
with
15 tracks on this one?
15 tracks. Yeah, I had a feature with Persona P, you know what I'm saying?
So, speaking of the features, man, we about to jump into this next joint. This is off that Black Falcon project. This is Azariah featuring Jay Hustle. This one is called Ironclad. Y'all keep it locked right here. Bendin Corners, we on episode 49. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Ooh, that was perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, I had Golden on the joint, I had Katona on the joint, I had Street the Villain on the joint, but I ain't just want to have it with just everything. I didn't want it to be a compilation, you know. When I do my project, you know what I'm saying.
You can't let the features overshadow you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why
some people just count on endless fucking features to push their product, and you're like, damn, bro.
People still gotta get familiar with you because, like, at the same time, it's still underground independent music, and people listening may not know the names with the voices type of deal, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what was that? Somebody just texted me and said, oh, DJ Supremacy from Rock City Radio just shouted you out.
Okay, yeah, that's my guy. Peace, Supremacy was good.
Word.
I'm about to be on his show on the 26th.
See, that's how you working the circuit.
Trying to, man. Yeah, we gonna do a listening party for the project.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Wake up. Is everybody in the thing?
Oh, he good. You know, he know how to work the technology. He got it set up and everything. He like, yo,
chilling.
yeah, he like, don't worry about me, I'm good.
Right.
You want the water or anything, bro? I will offer you juice, but we don't do a lot of sugar in this house, so it's mostly water.
Right.
Water and liquor.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it'd be mostly me with the liquor. Water, liquor, and coffee.
Yep.
Yeah, this about to be fast. So we 2 down.
2 down, got you.
And we got 3 to go.
Perfect.
So we'll run through this. We'll be done. We'll be done pretty much by 8.
Yep. Well, I know you waiting for that chicken, man.
Yeah, hey, it's not a stereotype.
I feel you. Right.
It's not a stereotype.
Right.
If it's true, is what I tell people.
That's a fact.
They be like, you chicken and watermelon eating. I said, you know what? I do. I like them both. I love me some watermelon and I love me some chicken. I got folk from South Carolina though too. So
right.
You know, they got
Southern roots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Family got watermelon patches down there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, I like white. Right. Don't everybody?
Right.
Yeah, this Trump shit is crazy though.
It really is.
Yeah, these niggas that lost they damn mind.
Yeah, man.
You'd be like, yo, don't let Trump get y'all fucked.
Right.
Early. Yeah, I even figured out how to move it just off of, you know what I'm saying? Sound wave.
Got you.
It's actually easier than you doing what you can do. You know what I'm saying? When I be DJing and you trying to get right. But like this, what I be. So that's why when you hear your on the radio, like yo, so make sure you send me the radio edit for the FM show. It's the program I use.
Did I send you a radio edit for Blood Type?
Quest just sent it to me.
Okay.
His real name is Darius, right?
You
sent it to me. Yeah, you sent it.
Yeah. I thought I did, yeah.
Yeah, you sent it.
Yeah.
But nah, that's where the rants come from, because
right.
me and Chris be laughing.